Welcome back to the broadcast. We're here talking to Paige Flink from The Family Place about domestic violence over the holidays. As we heard, there's a great need for food items for the upcoming Thanksgiving season. So I want to talk about that, but I first want to ask you, if a woman is in this situation and she needs to get out and she knows she needs to, it's sometimes harder during the holidays because she feels an obligation to keep the kids, the family unit, even if it's, you know, even if it's troubled. What's the first step? What do they do?
Call our hotline. We have a 24-hour hotline that will do an assessment, see what it is she needs. If she doesn't have transportation, we send a taxi to pick her up. And then we bring her in and we start the plan. And so it can be, you know, as we talked about earlier, a protective order, or if she needs to have some kind of legal assistance, but also time to relax and kind of take a step back. The stress has been extreme. Many times they've been up all night, they've been fighting, and we help her just take a break, take a break.
And isn't one of the messages that you send to women is, you know, this is how it goes like this, right? You know, it goes like this, and it's bad, and then it's bad, and then it gets better, and it's bad, and then it gets better. But it's a cycle, right? So if you don't break it, it's just always going to happen that way.
That's true. If the batterer doesn't get help, it is not going to change. And really what these women want is they just want him to stop.
Yeah.
And when the relationships are good, they're generally pretty good. It's not 100% bad all the time. So she hangs on. Will he just say, I'm not going to do it anymore, and please forgive me? Yeah. And that's what she hangs on. She thinks she can fix him, but she really can't fix him.
What is that hotline number?
It's 214-941-9...
I need to put you on the spot with that.
214-941-1991. My own hotline number.
Well, and I can only imagine how busy the hotline number is normally, and then over the holidays, as you said, you know, the incidences of domestic violence rise.
Right.
But let me just tell you about this organization, because not only are you assisting the women in getting them out of the home, you assist them, as you said, with legal help so they can start divorce proceedings if they need to get a restraining order. You help them go into transitional housing as well, where they have an apartment and they learn how to get a job, and you do
Absolutely.
everything.
Well, you know, that's really the most important program we have is our transitional housing program, because women find a new skill, they find a way to support themselves. They also have the time to rebuild their own emotional self-esteem and the things that is broken down within them. And it's so awesome to have the luxury of taking care of yourself and your children and not worrying about how am I going to pay the bills. So it's an amazing chance for these ladies.
How many women do you have in the transitional housing at any given time?
Transitional housing has 33 slots.
Wow.
And it's always full. You know, it's a very desirable spot because people are able to get so many skills that they could hardly get on their own.
It's really a fresh start for them. So we have a little surprise for you guys at the Family Place. We, as a station here at KTXD, everybody put together baskets, and these are for the transitional housing women who are there with their children, right?
That is really wonderful.
So they're in their apartments, and they're going to now be able to make a Thanksgiving dinner and really have a wonderful holiday.
That is truly a gift. And just think about how personal that is, something your staff has given to the women who they may never meet.
Yeah.
But it's a very close connection, because food is such a gentle family thing.
It is. It is. How can people help like this if they want to do this for, can they still do it for Thanksgiving, or are we looking for Christmas?
Right now, at this point, because we're giving these things away tonight and tomorrow, so your timing is perfect, but we do adopt a family at Christmas. And so we actually have women who are living in our shelter, women who are living in the transitional housing, but women who are also living in the community who can't afford presents for their children. They fill out a wish list, and then a group can get together, a Sunday school class, an office, and adopt this family, and then buy the things and bring them to the Family Place, and then we deliver them to them.
Oh, I love that idea. Okay, you can learn more about the Family Place and find out how you can help by going to thebroadcasttv.com. Click on today's links. You'll find a link to their website and all the information that you need to help a very deserving mother and children. Stick around, because Susie Says So is coming up next. You don't want to miss it.